Hi everybody, welcome back. This is week number 3 of my Leaf Collection Spotlight stamp class throughout June. Thanks for coming back to see the next card design. So just a little recap. So far, week 1, I made this lovely monochrome style card with crumb cake and white. Last week, I introduced a little bit of colour, but still no green, showing you just how to get the most out of, using the different sort of panels on your card. And creating your own embellishments. And then this week I'm back to monochrome and I've used a new ink colour, Shy Shamrock, which is really, really bright, and I'm going to show you how to tone it down a little bit. Okay, so in your kit you need kit number 3, and in that kit you should have a card base cut from Shy Shamrock coloured card, so a nice vibrant green. You will have 2 pieces of basic white. One is small and one is large. The large one is the one you're going to need for the front. So the smaller one, it's only ever so slightly smaller. The smaller one you can stick immediately inside your card as your writing area. There we go. And then you'll also have a strip of Shy Shamrock coloured card and a die cut. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few little techniques. I'm going to bring the grid paper in. I'm still using the same piece. Let's just pop that in. I probably should leave it in camera. I'm sure you wouldn't mind. And then I'm going to work on this piece of white and this piece of green. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up with my Shy Shamrock ink, and I'm going to show what this looks like stamped just like that. So I'm going to stamp that onto my grid paper using the same technique with this block. I find it's the best way for not moving the block but getting equal pressure, like so. Now what you'll notice in this, and it'll be really hard for you to see actually, because it's a new ink pad, the ink's coming out quite mottled. So when that happens, I'm going to re-ink, and I'm going to put quite a bit of ink on there. Okay. Close your stamp pad before you put your hand in it. And then take a blending brush, and what you want to do is just wipe the ink all over it. This is going to give you a really subtle look when you stamp. Bring your piece of white in, lay it across, give it a little press, and then when you take it off, look at that, it's really, really subtle, really soft, and the image is super clear, so there's no sort of blotchiness. And I just really like that technique. So once you've done that, and because the piece of card is quite big, there is a little gap at the top and the bottom, but actually that's all part of the look. So you can now stick that onto your card front. Like so. And it just leaves a little border of green card showing around the edge. And then this piece here, it's all very samey. There's not a lot of texture and different sort of shades of that colour. So you're going to take your ink pad, and I love this technique, and starting in the middle, you're going to run your ink pad down. Again. So that just gives you a little bit of a darker look to that green card. I absolutely love swiping my ink pads, and I think it just lifts that ever so slightly. Love it. So that can now get stuck onto the card, and I'm lining that up so it just overlaps that white piece that you've stuck down. There we go. I really love that look. So it's the same colour but just different shades. For my sentiment, continuing with Shy Shamrock, this is the one I mentioned at the beginning of video number 1. my sentiment has gone walkie somewhere. So I've just changed this for grateful for you. And I'm stamping that towards the right hand edge of that banner. Because what I want to do is I want to leave space to put some of my decoration on. Okay, I'm going to put that to one side now. And then I want my piece of white card again. And I'm going to ink it up. Almost said, where's my ink pad then? But it's right under my hand. Ink it up. Repeat the same thing. So just swipe your blending brush across. And then I'm going to stamp this whole thing onto my white card because I need to cut some of it out to create my embellishments. Terrible, but we will make it work, or shall we? I might be able to get some out. So you want images that are whole. So no, I do need to do that again. I wonder if I can get that in that space there. Just shows you what live. I know I'm not filming this live, but don't edit my videos. I like you to see the unedited version. There's quite a lot of ink on my blending brush now. So let's stamp that down, and I'm going to go over this a bit firmer. Now let's see. Much better, there we are. I was just a little bit rushed in my first video, first attempt. So I'm going to take a little bit of this here. A little bit of that one. And I'm going to take this one here, although I'm only going to take part of it. And then the other piece I've taken part of this here. Excuse me. Put that to one side. So now I'm going to cut a little bit of this out. So this I've taken just a part of it. And you're just doing exactly the same as you've done in the previous videos. You're leaving a little white border around the edge of that image. Like so, that bit. This piece in here I'm going to take. This would look really nice in different shades of green as well. So shaded spruce works really, really nice with Shy Shamrock. You could probably get away with garden green as well. So there's that leaf. And then the last one is this tricky one. And I want to take whole leaves. I don't want any that are kind of on the edge of the image. My grid paper's got busier and busier as the classes have gone on, and it's going to get even busier next week as well. You're going to love next week's card, I promise. So I'm nearly there now. Okay, great. So now I've done that, I'm bringing my card back in, and I want to put this one down first. This big leaf is going to be stuck down first. And then I've got this next sleeve. I'm just overlapping them slightly. And then before I stick the third one on, I'm going to attach my banner. A few little foam pads. Like so. And then my third and final leaf is going to get stuck onto that banner. And there we have it. Card number 4. All complete. Sorry, card number 3, all complete. Really enjoyed that. It would work in any colour combination. You could add in multiple colours, or you could keep it monochromatic the way I have designed it. So next week is our 4th and final week, and this is the card. So I'm going to show you how to get multiple colours onto your image in one go. So I do hope you will join me then. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye for now.